Hey, hello everyone. Sriram here. This is from ShriLearning about a PMP success story. I have a more successful person who cleared PMP recently, Tejsvini, and she's pretty excited. Just checking with her how she feels. She feels I'm super happy. I don't want to eat food, don't want to sleep. Isn't it, Tejsvini?
Yes, it is.
First thing, congratulations for this great achievement.
Thank you so much, Sriram.
Nice. What we'll do is we'll see the certificate. Here we go. And I'm sure this is so exciting. It is the 29th of November. So we are discussing on 30th of November. Should be 24 hours back or maybe 35 hours back.
Yes, it is.
35 hours back. Okay, nice. All right. So first ask, how is your feel about clearing this exam? Is it a big excitement or it is part of your life?
It's big excitement which I cannot really define in words. Actually, it was long stretched goal, I would say. I mean, o- it's like when you are about to achieve something, the temptation to drop out the things and back out will be more stronger.
Yeah.
It will become. But yeah, that happened to me also a couple of months back.
Hmm.
But then uh, along the journey, I got few friends from
Nice.
our different batches. I
Nice.
had word with them. I saw their certificates, their post, and then I started feeling everyone is doing. We started study together. Everyone is getting cleared.
Hmm.
Everyone is clearing their exam, and what am I doing?
Okay.
And then I started uh,
Nice.
taking
Nice.
things very seriously. Yeah.
I think we keep posting the success banners and success stories. I believe that also gives a little push. Oh,
Yes,
this person is
surely.
clear. I saw this guy doing class with me.
That exactly happened with me.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. One question people keep asking here is how long someone has to prepare for this exam? It's a very general question. You cannot tell exactly because each one has a different timeline of preparation. But what is your
Correct.
opinion on the preparation timeline?
Honestly speaking, on 12th of September, I started uh,
Mm.
things in, very serious mode.
Okay.
And after that, still I was not ready to book the exam.
Mm.
And 2 weeks back, when I booked the exam, after that, tremendous pressure was created on my brain. And
Mm.
after that, the way I started reading the things, I never did it before.
The moment you pay the money, you get that pressure.
Correct.
Okay.
So, like prior to that, I mean, before 12th of September, also I was reading, but I was reading Rita pages as if,
Mm.
I am reading storybook,
Mm.
bedtime story reading two
Okay.
pages, and I'm done. That's the way I was reading Rita. But
Mm.
after 12th of September, my speed was like
Super good.
anything. I don't
So,
know
so
what happened, but yeah.
today it's November 30. You written exam on November 29. So
Mhm.
September 12 to November 29 should be 2.5 months.
Yes, it is. In
Okay.
between, there was Diwali, so
Okay.
almost those 8-10 days were gone. I
Gone.
couldn't
Okay, let's
focus.
cut off that. So 2 months. So hardly
Yes,
8 weeks of time.
yes.
Is it including the class or after the class?
After the class, after the class.
Nice. After the class. How about your friends group? Do they consume this average timeline?
Actually, if someone starts studying along with the classes,
Hmm.
so that class duration plus minus 2-3 weeks after the classes should be good enough. But
That's
in my case, I lost
that's fine. It
the
happens.
things in
It
between.
happens.
So yeah.
It happens. I asked this question. The reason is a person listening the success story should know what is human possible, right? So we should not tell that you'll clear in 2 weeks. It is something you listen the class along with the class. If you read
Yes,
plus 2 3 weeks, you can
definitely.
clear one. Other one is I couldn't read anything while the class is happening. After the class, you get a spark, and especially when you pay the
Then it's
money,
2 months.
you pay the money. It happens.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for that information. Now, coming on a little background about yourself, you want to talk about you, what you do?
Yeah. So since last 11 years, I'm working in as IT professional,
Hmm.
and it's like prior COVID, this thing was in my mind that I need to go for this certification, but for some reason things are not motivating me. That
Hmm.
was the case. And then suddenly one of my friend who already have done this PMP from ShriLearning, he suggested me that I can go ahead with this. And then I started the classes. I took it very casually. And the videos that you used to show, I used to watch it like movie. So I used to enjoy it, but you know there was no takeaway. I mean, I used to enjoy, and class is done and I'm done. But when I decided to go for the exam, then I started to, extracting the things from those videos. And
Oh,
then,
you went back to the class again.
yeah, some of the classes, not
Nice.
all, but when
Nice.
you specifically said like resources and stakeholders, so these were the things, I explicitly went and I checked it.
Mm,
Another thing which I learned from that was, the in between the questions you take, how to extract the keywords,
mm.
how to, see what future tense, present tense, past tense,
Yeah.
what story is telling. So these were the things which I couldn't learn during the classes, but after the classes, I learned it.
That too after you paid the exam fee.
Yes, it is.
That's a point you have to underline.
Yes, of course.
All right. All right. Nice to know. That's a good info. So how much family supported behind the screen?
Too much, especially my little one, 8 years old
Mm,
son.
mm.
He was like, I started giving him Agile guide, and now you read 2 pages for me like a bedtime story.
God, that's so much.
He was like, Mama, stop it now.
I'm sure he made some complaints in the school. My mom is torturing me.
No, no, no. He was like, one day prior to exam, he was like, I'll ask you some questions and you answer me.
Nice,
But yeah,
nice, nice.
like,
I'm sure he
great
got
support.
inspired. He got inspired by the way you're preparing.
Yes, yes, of course.
That's
Of
nice.
course.
That's
Yeah.
nice, right? Good. Good to
It was like from very first day of our class when you said if you want our kids to do something,
know.
you pick up the book, they automatically will.
That's true.
And I did it long back, but in between things were lost and the things came on track in such a nice way. When I started reading, my son automatically started studying along with me.
Yeah, that's true, right? I keep telling that we are the mirror. So they look at us
Correct.
and follow what we are. That's nice. That's true.
Yeah.
Now, the other question people who go for the exam ask is different books are there. In the class, we have different exam tasks are there, 36 tasks, 5 lessons, 3 domains. Sometimes I feel, oh my goodness, did I choose the right course? Too much of information. So now when you read it, what kind of reading habits or reading pattern helped you?
So I blindly started with Rita. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I completed Agile Practice Guide, but
Mm,
I kept highlighting the things in a book.
mm.
So after one round of reading was done, I really did not try, or rather, I would say, I did not dare to read it as a whole again.
Okay.
So whenever I used to take any test, may it be a 10 question, 40 question, 60 question, or the full mock. So
Mm,
I just used to go to only that topic and I used to read only highlighted words or sentences. That's all.
mm.
So that really helped me.
Ah, that's pretty good, huh? Pretty good. So you're good on marking it. I think you the physical copy of the book really helps a lot, right? You go through
Yes.
that. Digital copy, it's really tough to read.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
got it, got it. Other one is marks. Always people have this worry: why my scores are not going high, or am I ready for the exam? Okay, these two questions keep coming. Did you cross through the same bridges? Did you have the same path in your life?
Of course. I mean, there was a point you were saying you're ready, you can go and write the exam. But I was saying, really, Shriram? Shall I?
Okay.
But yes, the advice to people, like if Shriram says you're ready, then you're ready.
Yeah, I know that is because we invested a lot of money and time.
Mhm.
Sometimes we don't know whether we are really doing the right thing. After putting 50K or $500, you don't want to tell that shit, man, I should have taken some more time. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are a little careful on it. But the score improvement, how do you suggest people? What kind of analysis should do to increase the score?
So when I used to do it, I used to target the wrong questions first, where I went wrong, because none of the question used to be like I marked it without thought, because I used to have some thought process, some read material, and after linking the thing, I used to mark the uh, answers.
Mm.
So my assumption was, if answer is right, that means my thought process was right. So I used to focus on that wrong one first, and I used to go through that wrong one, then
Okay.
see the topic or the page number mentioned uh, under that question in the explanation.
Justification, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then go back to my book, to that particular page, and only see those highlighted things in my book.
Nice, nice. That's a
That's
good
that's
way.
all.
That's good.
And after that, the questions which I did correctly, so there I just used to read the explanation given below. That's all.
Mm. Mm. That's nice. I think you spend the time very wise there. But you are a working person, being a mom. How do you find time? How do you plan you have to read on weekends heavily or weekdays?
I used to read mostly after work hours, after dinner, everything is wrapped up, and then I used to start reading. And then, like last 2 3 weeks, in the morning, as soon as I opened my eyes, I stopped doing wasting time here and there. I just get out of the bed, get fresh, and start reading. That's how I utilize my last 2 3 weeks.
That's
So
nice.
morning, 1 or 2 hours, same in the evening. That's how
That's nice. That's
I
nice.
managed.
So no family duty and care not being compromised. So you're able to do that as well
Yes.
to take care of studies. That's a good inspiration.
Mhm.
There are people keep complaining, I don't have a time. So, but you are able to do that after your office and family.
Yes, I
Mm.
used to start reading after everyone is slept, and again the second session was before everyone gets up. So
Wow.
I used to get a calm time.
Wow. Yeah, I understand. I understand. But it's not, you have to follow that for 2 months consistently.
Yes, that I did.
That's a big thing.
Religiously, I followed this routine.
That's a big thing, right? It's a good motivation you had. I'm sure family looked at you. What happened to her? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. And after the test got over, the exam got over, now you may feel a lot of bandwidth, a lot of free time.
Oh, yes. This morning I was thinking, now what should I do?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So now the question to the people who are asking, watching this video, they want to understand how was the exam? Because you read the books, you have 11 years of experience, you practice the question paper. Was it manageable? Was in control?
Uh, to be honest, first section was pretty difficult for me. I don't know, I was upset, and when I entered the exam center, the person who was checking those
Yeah.
IDs,
Yeah.
he was explaining people how will be the exam, and he was there were different I mean, people were there who came to give different exams. So few
Oh.
kids were there appearing for GMAT.
TOEFL,
So
GRE, GMAT. Mm.
yeah. So
Mm.
first he called that group and he explained the rules. After that, he called PMP guys. One more guy was there, and he talked something about time management. And he said, the reason I'm explaining your exam is little different. You need to work on time management, and if you miss the time, things may go wrong. And all of a sudden, my brain went in altogether different world, and I don't know what happened when I started with the exam. First question, I felt I don't know the answer. Second, same. Third, same. And I went till 10th question, and
Mm.
all of a sudden I started feeling something is horribly going wrong. Is it really worth to sit for next 4 hours here?
Oh
And
my God.
and I closed my eyes literally, and I bring myself back saying that that's okay. You have 170 more questions to go.
That's nice. Good.
And by that time, I wasted almost 8 to 9 minutes.
Mm.
I went back to question number one, and then I realized I knew the answer.
See? See, out of
Prob
anxiety.
Yeah. So probably I was not able to read the question properly just
Mm.
because my mind was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
not good.
Usually the center people will not talk about the exam. They should not. I wonder why they did it, because their role is only to help you on the exam. That's it. Get inside, sit
Yeah.
there. It's your responsibility. You are a professional. Anyway, he was trying to help. That's what I can understand.
Yes, it is.
But this
Yeah.
panic mode happens to many people. But happy to see that you composed and came back. Don't get scared, because some get tense and nervous and start making more mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But by the time I completed my first section, it was 89 minutes.
Mm, mm.
And the guy who was outside, he said 75 to 76 minutes. And I came out and I was so tensed. And then I started thinking, this is what I did for the mocks as well, 90, 70, 70. I need not to worry.
Ah,
I am on track.
okay, very good.
And then second section was super awesome.
Mm,
Then I started maintaining 10, 12 minutes
mm,
lead.
mm.
And by the time second section was ended, I was on 72 minutes. And then I started feeling now the things are in my control.
Control. Yeah, yeah. That, I think that's what management all about.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
But first section, I really started feeling instead of I am driving the paper, that
It
section
happens.
started
It
driving me.
happens. And that's the
Yeah.
reason I would have recommended a 90, 70, 70. The 90 is not for answering. 90 minutes is for settling down. It takes that energy to feel good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting message. So when the last question comes in, you are pretty aware that you're going to clear the exam. You are confident by the time.
Uh, I was in 50-50% mode because when, at the end of second section as well, few questions I had to read again and again. I mean,
Oh.
uh, I felt like I'm not able to figure out. And you remember I used to say, like, whenever there are questions,
Mm-hmm.
choose two or choose three.
Mm.
I'm very scared of these kind of questions. And like I got 8 to 9 questions of that type. So I was so scared. And but yeah, when I uh, read those options provided carefully and tried to link the things back to the highlighted keywords,
Mm.
I felt that was super easy. And believe me, uh, I believe I must have done all of them right.
That's a confidence level. I like that.
Yeah.
Very good. Nice to know. Nice to know. Super good. So good thing here is stay confident in the exam. That's very important. Don't
Yes.
give up. Fight till end of the exam. That's important. And read the book carefully. Take highlights in the book, and analyze the questions properly, especially wrong questions. Why it is. But usually we'll ask you to do both right and wrong. I think you did a good analysis. And then keep watching out some of the success stories that can give you a
Yes.
spark.
Yes, it is. Definitely.
Nice to see. Nice to hear. So, what is your message for the people who like working mom like you who is preparing for the exam? She's watching this video. She thinks I'm also like her. Maybe her son is 8 years. For me, it's 4 years. So,
Uh,
how do I prepare? So, what do you want to give to her?
to be honest, I feel we can balance the things.
Mm,
Only everyone gets 24 hours.
mm.
We have to decide how we can split it up and how we can utilize. If we want, we can do anything. And now I can say this because now I have that blue nice certificate with my name.
3 days before. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice message. Nice message. Yeah, we if you want, we will make it happen. That's a message. I have seen many people who are even the mom of 1 year, 2 years, they still prepare. Um, but again, yeah, that the 2 months is a very stressful month. If not 2 months, stretch your date a little more so that you get your time. It's
Yes.
not that the world is going to burn tomorrow. You have a time. But at the same time, consistency is needed. I like the way you did pay the exam fee. I believe
Yes.
that has given a good force for you to go forward. All right.
Right.
Super good. Any more messages you want to share with the people?
Uh, just when people are going to exam hall or that center,
Mm,
just keep calm, hold yourself, even if you will get a feel like to give up. So
mm.
please don't give up. Wherever you will feel like that, hold yourself and get back to the real world and focus on those 4 hours. That's all, and you will get through.
Very good. That's a good message. Stay confident. That's a message. Yep. Super. So first, thanks a lot, Tejsvini, for coming up here. And thanks for the trust with the ShriLearning to go with the flow what we have here. And I'm happy to see that your batchmates are all clearing the exams. Now you join that club and you are invited to the Elite Club where you will start conversing after PMP what to do. It could be a job, it could be a learning. So you will soon join a Elite group here where you will start the conversation about next.
I did.
You did already. Nice. Did you saw the group is active already? So they'll be having a lot of topics to talk. Good wishes and keep achieving more because this could have opened more confidence for you now, where it could be on your job, it could be for next level of learning. Keep up that momentum. That's important.
Definitely. And special thanks to you, Sriram. Without you, it was really not possible. That big push which I was looking for, that I got from you, and I just cleared it.
Nice to know. Nice to know we're able to be part of that. And keep up the success journey because certificate is one portion of it. The last 3 months, what you did, you look back and cherish yourself. Wow, is it me? Did I do that? So now you become a motivator to many people in their life. You know what? It's possible. If you can think, it's possible. So stay
Yes, definitely.
motivated like that. Nice to know. Nice to know. Super good. Thanks a lot once again for coming up here and all the viewers. Let's convey the wishes to Tejsvini for her success. I'm sure you got some tips from what she said. I used to say that you cannot copy paste like what she did because her life pattern is different, your life pattern is different. But one thing, if I want to take from her, I would say that confidence, either in preparation or in exam hall, she felt, yes, let me. Yeah, that's a point we have to take from this. Good wishes, all the viewers, and keep winning. Good wishes again, Tejsvini. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.